shall be your shield.
Blessing upon friends!
Hell, it's about damn time.
We are steadfast in the face of peril.
Don't underestimate a Nephilim.
Stormwind honors those who serve.
This is only the beginning of our journey.
My wrath shall not be quenched.
Your deeds bring honor to us all.
By steel or fang, we will prevail.
Not even death can save you from me.
Forbidden Flash going in. Bankai goes in. There is a double sun coming out of the bug. Just got it in the back line, but Bankai ultimately very, very, very low. Wafflecopter goes in, disengages with the dust. There is a double kill onto the Johanna and the Hanzo.
Same here, Jason. Blink healing, but Jason gets thrown in that board and same Wafflecopter taken down. Garrosh here, Shiggity, Mischief, and Bird Flu are right in between Silent Shoe and Wafflecopter right now. Bankai misses the stun, but Mischief looking really low. And Wafflecopter getting the final confirmed kill.
More damage coming in. Wow. So there was a great mosh that came out, caught a lot of people. We have Anduin.
And here they come. So absolutely hog wild there from Arch Valley. Gonna secure a second kill. Knockback coming in. Gonna stun the Zool, but Enumerak, the one that's gonna go down. So 3 kills there from ReGen Divine.
Gonna fall second. Sony getting a nice massive shove coming out of the Stukov, making sure that engage did not connect from Murden. Sylvanas trying to do, again, everything she can to get this down, but Artanis does go down. Sylvanas.
Garrosh low. Is he gonna get out? Garrosh goes down. Asmodan goes down. Tychus goes down.
Right now, but their other two Raiden members are coming down. Ray gets thrown in. Bonkai gets picked off, but that might be the death of Ray in return here. Just kidding, he's living.
Artanis somehow lives with like no health. Cassie goes down. Garrosh goes down as well. Tassler able to get the pick onto the Artanis, but trades his life away for it, and that is game.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Weenus, and I am joined this evening by the illustrious Mongoose. Mongoose, hello, sir.
I don't know if I've been called illustrious before, but I'll take it, and I'm doing fantastic. It is NGS playoff time, so that's always a good time.
Heck yes, yeah, and it's even better if you're eliminated like me because I have more free time now.
It was all next level because you just wanted to cast all these games.
It's true. Like, did I throw? Maybe. You can't prove it. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here. We have Div C West matchup of the number 2 seed ReGen Divine versus the number 7 seed Blood, Bath, and Beyond. We're going to check the maps real quick just for a second, and then we will get right into this. Hello, Fujin. Mongoose is also in chat. Hello, Tigerfish. Welcome in. Jaratar, welcome. Here's the maps. All right, so since ReGen Divine is the higher seed at number 2, they get to decide if they want hero or map pick right off the bat. They want the hero pick. They banned out Braxis, Towers, Tomb of the Spider Queen, not Towers of the Spider Queen. Bloodbath and Beyond banned out Dragonshire, Garden of Terror, and they're taking us to Volskaya Foundry / Industry / I don't know, Pizza Hut. Volskaya Pizza Hut, all of the above. All right, that's where we are. Lobby is full. I'm gonna let them know that we are ready whenever they are ready to begin.
I'm ready if you're ready.
Heck yes. Whew. All right, the coffee is kicking in. I'm gonna get a little bit more.
Yep, I got my. Oh, look, is it the same? Is it the same? Is yours the art too? Is it the same? No, different.
Mine's a Heroes of the Storm mug that they no longer make, and it makes me sad because I love it a lot. It's great.
It's a good one. This is my favorite mug. It's from it's the key art from 3 years ago. I want to say.
Cheers. Thank you for the 69 bits, Bankai. I appreciate it. Welcome in, Bloody. Who's gonna win? Asked Jaratar. I believe it's gonna be either red or blue team. I would say it's gonna be the number 2 seed or the number 7. That's all I can say. Let's hop into draft. Levidium, welcome in. Magnite the Succulent Bass. Wow.
Wow.
What a name.
What a name. Holy moly.
I love it. I think it's great.
Not just a regular bass. He's a succulent bass.
That's a very fun word. I like it quite a bit. So we are going to have the first ban and pick coming out from ReGen Divine. They're going to get rid of that Koromi. Pretty good poke on this map. What do you like on Volskaya, Mongoose?
Well, I don't like Volskaya, but if I'm forced to play it, Chromie Ban is a great ban. Slowing Sands really controls a lot of space on the point. The zoning tools are fantastic. Sonya, top tier offlaner right now. That ban totally makes sense. Just for your information, Stukov another good zoning one. ReGen Divine on Volskaya Foundry this season 2-2, Bloodbath and Beyond 3-1. So I think it makes sense that given the map choice, Bloodbath and Beyond went to a tried and true Volskaya Foundry.
Absolutely. Love to see it. We are going to see some popular bruisers banned out by Bloodbath and Beyond, getting rid of the OP ? Sonya and Hogger. Getting rid of those picks. Stukov being banned against Bloodbath and Beyond, I believe, targeting Rackham, the Stukov god, so I've been told. Thank you very much for the follow, Gingerbread Man 566. I'm so sorry to hear that Gingerbread Man 565 was taken, but you got that one.
So Volstad, a hero we're seeing banned out a lot, but left up Divine snapping him up real quick. I found another interesting tidbit, Weenus.
Oh, tell me.
ReGen Divine tied for second largest hero pool in the division. 39 unique heroes played.
Wow.
This season, Bloodbath and Beyond, smallest hero pool.
Interesting.
31. So a little bit of a clash of styles.
And possibly could lead to a choke, I suppose. Was that 39 and 31?
Let me double check my numbers, but if my memory serves me correct, which is quite possibly that it's wrong, we have 39 for ReGen Divine and 31 for Bloodbath and Beyond.
Okay, so that's still pretty close, but I guess that is a big chunk considering the total pool is, under 40. So, but we are going to see May get picked up by Polite Gamer, and Rackham's going to grab that Anduin right away. Now that Stukov is taken away, maybe wanting to get a little bit more priority on the healers. We do have Wafflecopter picking up the Hanzo and Bankai on the new Barak. We do have that ban talent still, I believe, on Falstad. Dishonorable Discharge, so probably not stacking up on the Lightning Rod.
So banning out the Maiev.
Is it Maiev or is it our Ev? Do we get to share it?
I mean, I
What's
suppose
mine
that depends
is
on
yours?
how many people get caught in the tether, right?
Sorry, continue, please.
I'm just gonna let the womp womp hang in the air while I drink my coffee.
Absolutely. Gravane getting banned out on the side of ReGen Divine, taking that away from Bloodbath and Beyond. Still need some kind of auto attackers, maybe some kind of a bruiser and a mage on Bloodbath and Beyond if they're going to be following into the regular strategy. We do have Sylvanas, and we're going to see Li Ming picked up by Punk RK Pirate. Wraithling grabbing the Sylvanas. I really do like Li Ming on this map because there's two ways. You can either poke onto the point or you can poke from the point to the structures of the enemy team. I like the poke.
Yep, a lot of comfort heroes here for Bloodbath and Beyond too. They played a lot of Mei this season, a lot of Anduin, a lot of Li Ming. And they've had a lot of success with the Mei this season, if my quick math is right, something like 7-2 on the season. So definitely one of those power picks for Bloodbath and Beyond here.
That's right. Both these teams having a decent season. 18-8 for ReGen Divine, and Bloodbath and Beyond 15-12. And that's, considering that those counts are pretty close, and that's 2nd and 7th seed. So that just tells you that the whole division was pretty close. And I think this match could go to either team.
Yeah, the C West was very, very competitive this season, not just in the standings, but when you watch the games too. There really wasn't a lot between, teams at the top and the mid and the bottom. It was very, very close. And I'm going to double check this, but if I'm not mistaken, I think Bloodbath and Beyond actually won the regular season matchup. We're going to do that. We're going to do our homework, Weenus.
I believe they got it 2-1.
Let's find out. Just so we're giving accurate information, I would not want to lie to anybody.
We'll look it up and we'll see you on the other side. Stay tuned. Okay, on the left-hand side, we have ReGen Divine, the blue team with Bankai on a new Brack. We have Jason on that Deckard Cain. Arc Valley there on the Thrall. Wafflecopter. It's going to be on the Hanzo and Silent Shoe on that Falstad. What are we looking like on the right-hand side, Mongoose?
In the red trunks, Blood, Bath, and Beyond. Featuring Polite Gamer on May, Captain Roberts on Gazlo, Rackham on Anduin, Wraithling, the man, the myth, the legend himself on Sylvanas, and Punk Pirate. Punk Peak, is it Punker Pirate? There we go, there we go. I got it, I think, on Leeming.
Very good. I'm not sure if it's Punker K Pirate or Punk RK, I don't know.
I think the K is silent, and I'm going to say it's Punker Pirate.
Punker Pirate! Excellent! Everybody's favorite musical rock star, Punker Pirate. Love it. All right, so we are going to see the Gazlos go up into the top hand lane. We're going to have Thrall on the bottom, and we're going to see an interesting rotation if that is the case. Kind of spread out on both sides right now. Maybe we won't see a 1-4. Maybe we'll see a little bit more spread out.
Yeah, typically on Volskaya, you usually see the 4-man rotating mid, top, and the solos in the bottom. Bloodbath and Beyond not doing that. They're kind of pseudo-soaking from kind of this mid area and keeping Gazlo in the top lane with the rest of the group mostly together, but kind of splitting off for soak, while Divine in more of a traditional setup.
Indeed, and also Captain Roberts taking a lot of damage up there from Silent Shoe, getting a lot of auto attacks in there. That
Meanwhile, in the bottom lane though, Wraithling in a lot of trouble. He ate a lot of damage. Was there to give him a friendly blizzard, and Wraithling escaped to live another day, but pretty close to first blood.
Yeah, it's a good thing that Wraithling has that escape. Otherwise, that might have been an unfortunate accident. Already under 2 minutes of the game. Still no first blood claimed yet, and both teams very even as far as XP goes. We'll just have to wait until a treacherous rotation happens.
I am the captain of treacherous rotations.
If it's treacherous, it's more fun, right?
Yeah. Well, I know when we're playing and my support gives us the speech that we need to make sure we don't take free damage, and he's directing it at the whole team, I know he's talking about.
The beacon is on the ground, but it can't be grabbed yet because it hasn't quite been channeled. There it goes. It's loose, but we're going to lose a Nubarak. Rackham getting very, very low down in the back. Light Gamer low as well. Thrall's going to go down, and it's a 2. It's a double kill going out to Bloodbath and Beyond. Way to go. First kills of the game.
Yeah, a very, very low health bars on both sides, and you know the players on Bloodbath and Beyond were screaming, "Come on, just one reset! Just one reset and we got this!"
That's right. Release the power of the Ming! All right, so this map is about the toys. Getting those picked up so that you can control the point, which we'll be unlocking right away. And ReGen Divine is going to hop on it and set up these potions. Look at Deckard. Setting up potions like they own the place.
Old man Jason sitting on his magic carpet and just hanging out until he has to leave, which is now. Yeah,
Right about now. We are going to see both of the siege camps getting picked up. Waiting a little bit for ReGen Divine. Maybe they're going to clear this top camp on the side of Bloodbath and Beyond so it pushes during the objective. We'll see. Falstad is still up there.
Yeah, Falstad, I assume, going to clear out and then use that global to fly down. They are pressuring Arc Valley a little bit, who took a little detour to get back to safety. So we're just kind of waiting for Falstad to fly down and pop things off, but that does allow Gazlo to get those turrets down.
Yeah, like a little bit of setup from both teams. You got turrets and you got potions. Whoever gets there earlier is going to be able to set up the lay of the land however they like it. It has been ticked over here to Bloodbath and Beyond, though, so while they're standing on the point, it is still ticking forward. There's the dive from Bankai onto Wraithling. Wraithling taking a lot of damage. Going to have to escape on out, but does get picked there by Hanzo. Nice by Wafflecopter getting that kill. And Bloodbath and Beyond's going to have to back off.
Yeah, and then the aggressive invade by ReGen Divine, recognizing this camp is up. Rackham gets hit by 1 stun, then 2 Polite Gamer coming into peel. Rackham's still so low, though he does go down. However, Anubarak does eat the Blizzard stun. However, some Deckard AoE keeps Bloodbath and Beyond at bay.
Nice work there, getting that double kill and a camp.
Yeah, good pickup there by Divine. kind of getting. Now they're going to have 37. I mean, 2 turrets after they pick up
37. That would be a lot of turrets.
Would be a lot of turrets.
Sometimes
it feels like that when the other team gets it, though.
Oh yeah, because yeah, exactly. Plus, you have to deal with all the turrets that Gazlo sets up. Here comes another dive in from Bankai. The biotic emitter is still being held by Captain Roberts, so this might help them retake the point. Down comes one of the turrets, but it gets shut down by Wraithling.
Now they do have a second, though. Shu has arrived, hitting at the big flank and also eating a ton of damage, including a full Ming Orb sandwich. Shu forced to go back. Wraithling is low, and he goes down. Jay is low and out of mana. Ming gets the reset on the Thrall, hits her buttons again. Some low health bars rack them super low, and they do get it. Silent Shu able to get the kill, going on to Mei, and then Ming, and it's a bloodbath. There's so many kills in this game. These two teams just obliterating each other.
That's right. Quad kill going over to ReGen Divine, taking care of that point, getting the first protector. They're up almost to 10, so they have a level and a half lead here on Bloodbath and Beyond, 6-3, and we're gonna take that protector all the way up into the top hand lane as we see the heroics come online. ReGen Divine grabbing that mighty gust, Dragon's Arrow, Sundering, still holding on Deckard and on a Nubarak.
I imagine the Deckard is going to be to stay a while.
Yeah, and we are going to see Cocoon. Yep, stay a while in Cocoon. All right, as expected. They do get the top well, as well as the entire front wall of the top fort, so not bad for the first protector.
Worth noting, only a Nubarak actually riding right now.
That's right, with that escape, 1% health left in 5 seconds. They're just gonna hop on out and let it just expire on its own, doing the kneeling position, and there she goes.
They really want that tower. Mid lane, it's so low, Weenus. This tower is at 36 health in the mid lane.
Oh my goodness.
Kill that thing.
Up comes top. Arrow does miss, but it is going to be enough to secure the kill onto Li Ming with the help of the entire team, rotating up into the top hand lane. And this is going to be a free biotic emitter for ReGen Divine.
Yeah, that's something Divine has been pretty good with all season, is kind of the global roaming ganks.
Yeah, sticking together, and they have the XP advantage, so as long as they get those kills, it's going to keep Bloodbath and Beyond from catching up.
Now they thought about, Bankai was kind of sniffing around the turret, but they decided against it.
Yeah, maybe thinking, maybe not, maybe that's too risky. Maybe we should try it when we have 13s, which are on their way for ReGen Divine.
They do catch the Mei. Throws out the Blizzard, eats this thing. Unstoppable goes out. There's the Gravo Bomb, though. Only catches Jason, and then Gaz is instantly cocooned. Snowball takes away 2. And I believe Bloodbath and Beyond is on the retreat, but not for long. Gust from Shu.
Some big orbs coming in. The arrow does land, hitting 2. Captain Roberts is low. Better drop that turret unless you can escape. Rackham does use the Yeet of Faith, but goes down, and Captain Roberts is going to lose the turret as well. Funkar Pirate goes down. It's another quad kill going out to ReGen Divine. Really taking charge with that 13 talent tier advantage, Mongoose.
Yeah, good gust there by Waffle, and good patience. You know, Falstad is a pretty squishy hero, and Shu is kind of hanging out in an aggressive flank position, and if he gets caught, he'll go down quick. So he did it to where he was making sure he was maximum effect without putting himself in danger. And although this is 12-3 in kills, Weenus, these fights have not been one-sided. They've been very close.
They have been, and without that talent tier advantage, when 13 comes online for Bloodbath and Beyond, that'll be interesting to see. Maybe it might swing the other way. We'll just have to wait and see on that. All right. So still no forts are down yet, but it is early. We're only 9 minutes in, and the next objective is starting up at the top hand lane in 25 seconds. Get a little bit of treadmill action up there. Just a taste. Here comes the grab bomb that's going to catch 2, but Gazlo will get sniped and taken down. The cocoon does go on to Li Ming, and we are going to lose Wraithling there on Sylvanas. Here comes the avalanche. Does catch 2 into the light bomb. Oh, but it escapes. Just barely escaping, getting stuck underneath that fort, and that's going to be 2 2 kills from ReGen Divine onto Bloodbath and Beyond. Another good fight for them.
Yeah, Arc Valley and Bankai were kind of sitting on that. I don't know if you saw how they set that up. They sundered him into all of the CC, but they were really waiting in kind of a between lanes for Gazlo just to step forward enough for the sunder and into all the CC, and turned it into the pick and then the double kill.
There you go, and that will give the start of this objective to ReGen Divine as we see Jason setting up all of his juicy juice there on the point. The rest of the team doing other things, getting the siege camp, getting some soak down in the bottom lane. And I think we might see a gank attempt here by Bloodbath and Beyond as they see ReGen Divine is spread out. Light Gamer creating contact.
I love the idea there. If they would have gotten somebody down there, that would have been pretty big time.
Yeah, that would have been a good play for Bloodbath and Beyond, and they want to be aggressive somewhere else because they know that there is somebody on the point, so if they're going to get a pick, it's now. They do have 13s and even talent tier advantage, but they are down 2 levels, and 16s are right around the corner for ReGen Divine.
Yeah, unfortunately, the level discrepancy just puts Bloodbath and Beyond in a rough spot. They basically have to fight down a talent tier unless they're going to wait for like a 16-19 fight, but that's a long way away.
Absolutely. 13 to 16 is going to be tough, and I think this is going to end up just being given. Gust comes out. Here comes the Grabo Bomb. Light Bomb comes off as well. Cocoon is on to Gazlo. A lot of damage going on to Punk our Pirate. And here comes Stay a While and Listen, catching multiple members, but we're going to lose Li Ming, Anduin, and a Nubarak. So far, it's a 1v2, and Silent Shoe is wailing away on everything. Oh my goodness. Down goes Falstad, Anduin, and Sylvanas. Oh my goodness. This is craziness. Down goes Captain Roberts. 2 for 4. And will they get the last kill? Diving in, Wafflecopter does. And that is a team wipe. ReGen Divine getting 5 kills and the Protector. Woo.
That didn't quite feel like one big team fight so much as like 5 small fights where there were like 10 people in the area.
That's right. Everyone was kind of spread out all over the place, having their own little 1v1s. Top fort does go down, and this Protector moving on down to the bottom lane, just lonely old Deckard inside, singing to himself. Probably saying something like,
Oh, stay a while and
oh. Tin says when you're down 3 levels, death don't mean anything anymore.
He's right. You know, when you're down 3 levels, if you go into a team fight and go 2 for 2 or 3 for 3, that's a huge win.
Indeed. Oh my goodness. Well, there's not much left of this Protector. 16 seconds, 25% health, but can get a little bit more poke into the mid. Here comes Arrow setting up a great stun here down at the bottom, as well as the Sundering. There is the Yeet of Faith into the Unstoppable, so Mei is also Cocoon. Just so much CC coming out.
Yeah, there is a lot of CC for ReGen Divine. The Sunder, the Arrow, Anoob's like 17 stuns on his base kit. And then he's going to get Rewind at 20. It's going to be even more stuns.
It's going to be super stunning. Here's the invade onto the fortification camp. I don't think Bloodbath and Beyond wants to be there. They thought about it for a second and decided better of it. We are up to 39 stacks of frequent flyer there on Falstad.
Now they will have a same tier here. I mean, they have about a level and a half to try to find the fight to turn the game around. 16-18. It's about as good as they're going to get.
That's right. Yeah, it's only going to get worse if the ReGen Divine team gets to 20 before the next engage, but they also have a lot of toys hanging out. They have a couple turrets. They do have a biotic emitter. Nothing on Arc Valley. But Bloodbath and Beyond wants to try to find that fight if they can.
Yeah, and they should. They really should.
Thank you, Softbird. I appreciate it. Keeping it moist. And here, I think we're going to see a big team fight over this biotic emitter.
This is a big arrow waiting to happen. Oh my goodness.
And there it is.
They do get the Anub, and the Grapple Bomb Avalanche catches Thrall. Low health bars, and Anubarak, actually the first to fall, will give Li Ming her reset. Now Shu flies in. Thrall goes down too, though. It is 2-0 in favor of Bloodbath and Beyond. At Gust throwing the members away, but a huge turn, Weenus!
Oh my goodness!
3 unanswered, and that was 160 combined health away from an ace.
Wow, all right. But we gotta give that the triple kill going over to Bloodbath and Beyond. A nice play there. They all had like so little health. I couldn't believe none of them went down. Excellent healing and spreading out. Well played there by Bloodbath and Beyond. This is exactly what they needed to get back into this game, Mongoose.
Going with a Sylvan and Power Camp, are they thinking keep?
I think they're going to burn down this fort real quick, and they do get a staggered death there onto Falstad, and they have a camp pushing. I think they might stick around and get a little bit more damage. They do have Gazlo splitting off to go soak down in the bottom and keep that off of the bottom fort down there and also get some more XP. I don't know. I think they might keep pushing until timers reset.
Yeah, this isn't just a camp. This is a little camp with some Silpfire underneath it. They have a turret if they want to burn it. And they do. They burn the turret, so they're committing to this top keep.
Wraithing is able to shut down the fort. Out comes the Sunder. Here comes the Nubrak. Oh, a nice dodge there. And there is the Cocoon onto Wraithling. Oh my goodness, Polite Gamer going in all the way. And they will back out. They just can't quite bring that keep all the way down. But a nice play by Bloodbath and Beyond and a great push.
Well, and most importantly, Weenus, they've made sure that they can now fight over the objective 20 to 20. They have time to soak for that 20. They're going to wait for
a lot of XP. Yeah.
Yeah, they did. I think they're going to wait for them to show bottom and just rip this top keep with the Sylph. I think that's why they're hanging out up here.
I think you're calling it correct, and they are moving in. They're going to trade the top keep for their own turret. Seems fair to me.
Yeah, that turret's going to help on the Rock'em Sock'em robot point, and a robot at this point in the game could be game-ending, but they're fainting onto core.
They are. I think it's to get them off of their bottom keep, and we are going to see Wafflecopter and Silent Shoe go back. I don't... And do you think they have 20s? 20s are online.
Well, and this is a gust for Shoe. They need to be super careful here. Bloodbath and Beyond. Silence Arrow hits. May is cocooned. There is one stun onto Wraithling. There's the light bomb. It might catch to it. It does. And Li Ming pops off for one. A 1-for-1. There's the gravel bomb. Weenus, what's happening?
Oh my God! There goes Gazlo. Gazlo falls. Polite Gamer is in trouble. Has to pop the ice. Heal up a little bit. Here comes Bankai is chasing. Polite Gamer is getting low. Will they want to fight? They do. They're looking for the kills. Can they get Polite Gamer? They get Anduin. Polite Gamer's just dancing around trying to create space so Punk RK Pirate can get out. And that is a nice defense there. No core damage taken, but definitely scared ReGen Divine quite a bit. The objective's up.
This is keep bottom, though. There's already a massive wave down here for Divine. They've got Beetles. They're just going to run here onto this keep, and they're going to keep at minimum.
I think they're going to get the keep for free, yes. I think so. Here we have Archon. See how long that lasts. Watch out, though. Sometimes Archon makes you feel invincible, but one jump in there by Bankai, and you could be in trouble. You can't stagger any deaths right now. It's going to be tough enough to defend at this point as it is. As it looks like ReGen Divine, they want to take their turn at trying to end.
Yeah, Falstad not here, so it's 4v2 here, soon to be 4v3. Bankai has to retreat. I think Divine has to back out. I don't think they're going to be able to end here. I think they realize it too.
I think so too, but also not putting anyone down on the bottom point means Bloodbath and Beyond, they have a point to spawn back up and challenge this last objective, or at least the current objective. Might not be the last down in the bottom on the treadmills.
I mean, it also could very well be the last objective, too.
It could. It could. We are getting into late game indeed. But there's a lot of pressure in the top handling that has to be accounted for as well from ReGen Divine.
And Bloodbath and Beyond, they don't want to wait too long here. Falstad is out of flight range right now. So they do have numbers when they get here. And Divine knows that, and they back off the point. Polite Gamer trying to go in and give somebody Blizzard, and the Silence Arrow. Anub is in trouble. And I think the snowball might have saved him. No, it killed him. It saved him, then killed him.
Wow, that was close. That was very close. Punk RK Pirate is in trouble, and here comes Falstad to get that kill. Down goes Li Ming. The light bomb comes out as well, and there is the Gust Garino. Watch out, big stay a while and listen. That will claim May. And now Bloodbath and Beyond is in trouble. Captain Roberts can't get out, as neither can Wraithling, and they both go down. Quad kill, 4-for-1. Maybe they'll get Rackham too. Rackham is running, but I don't know. At this point, does it matter?
No, I think that's going to be game one here.
Monster kill.
Punk Pirate went in with the Calamity and didn't quite finish a kill, and the timing was just so unfortunate because he was in an exposed position right as Silent Shoe showed up for the flank. And the big-time flank by Silent Shoe, and then hitting the big gust to completely nullify Light Bomb. The timing was perfect, and that led us to where we are now.
What an all-out brawl, 29-11. That's a lot of kills in a game. Game number 1 going over to ReGen Divine. GG's, well played.
That didn't feel like a 2-7 matchup.
No, it was super close, and that Bloodbath and Beyond play over the biotic emitter in mid really kind of almost turning that game, giving them new life and a chance at coming back for the win.
Yeah, completely. And the kills 29-11. It didn't feel honestly like a 29-11 kill game either. I mean, the discrepancy wise, it felt like there were 40 kills in the game, but it felt much closer as far as the numbers between the two teams.
Indeed, that was fun. That was way fun. When you don't know which team's gonna win and they're both all out brawling, it could be a lot of fun. Especially once you're in 20s and like, okay, well, no need to soak. Now we can just fight it out.
Look at those Hanzo numbers, Weenus.
12-0, 117k siege damage and 88k, highest in the game on the hero damage, and almost top XP in the game as well. So Wafflecopter really pushing a lot of different responsibilities of the team, XP and damage that game.
Yeah, I wonder if when Bloodbath and Beyond goes back and watches that, I think they might question that kind of soft core push in the top lane. I think they kind of got themselves into trouble just a little bit.
Libidium says the Grav Bomb and Avalanche desynergy, but wants to see a game 3. Let's go Bed Bath & Beyond. 10-cent shooter saying, let's go ReGen. Dax, thank you for the sub, my friend. I appreciate it. Go teams. Butt Spot saying go Butts. Oh no. We'll go back to us Mongoose so that people can see the chat and know that I'm just not making things up. But yeah, so do you think Bloodbath & Beyond are going to ban out Hanzo for game number 2?
I think it's certainly a possibility, right? I assume these teams have done, some amount of scouting and homework on each other at this point in the season. There's definitely data out there for these teams to look at and try to figure out how to counter what the other team is doing. I think it's going to be partially map dependent too. Hanzo, has certain maps that he's better on than others, but I mean, despite that, map aside, that Hanzo was pretty big time.
Yeah, and there was just a lot of CC. You got the Sunder, you got the Stay a While, you have the Arrow, you have a Nubarak with Cocoon and double stuns, Falstad with Wind Tunnel there at the end, just pushing all of Bloodbath and Beyond up into the corner on the treadmill, which you really don't want. So
no, definitely not.
Great play there. Thank you for the follow, 10-cent shooter. I appreciate it. Fujin also wants a best of 3. Very good.
Well, yeah, that's what we're rooting for. We're all rooting for Team Game 3.
That's right. More games, more casting. That's all we want. Beowulf says, I want game 3, but Wafflecopter looking scary tonight. Levidium has redeemed a mini hunker for 469 mother cluckers. I've taken all of my items off of my desk. I gotta go over here and get it.
Oh, I think I have a few mini cluckers back there.
I'm gonna grab all my silly toys and just put them all on the desk. I'll just lay those.
You want to hear a funny story about my silly toys, most of which are Weenus approved because they came from you?
Yes.
So I have this small office that where the computer is set up and we do the casting here, and I have this little shelf behind me that has like my chair league trophy and a bunch of rubber chickens and various other things. Mm-hmm. And every time the cleaning lady comes in, she takes all the rubber chickens and puts them in my kids' rooms. And I was like, no, those are not the kids' toys. Those are my toys.
Very good. I love it. I love everything about that story. You're like, no, these aren't, no mistake. These are, in fact, mine.
Those are my rubber chickens, all 4 of them.
Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
10
Rackham.
subs from Rackham. Wow, thank you, sir. That is too kind. Woo! Oh my goodness. Thank you. That is very, very too kind. Thank you. 10 Miss Windup Bird, Maestrocast, Neurolux, no Mazzino, oh my goodness, Breakwood, Arby's, Tutor Josh, Bankai, and Berserk. Now you can use all of my stupid emotes. Welcome in. Bankai has redeemed Weenus takes a shot for 2,569 mother cluckers. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess we better get to that, but I'm gonna let them know that the casters are ready. Whenever. The only thing I didn't grab was the shot glass because I had forgotten about that. Yeah, word to the wise, if it's a work week day, you should probably turn that off, Weenus, but here we are. All right, we just need 1 minute anyways while we're waiting for these players to get ready. Cheers to you, Master Mongoose. I'm going to do the Georgia Peach. We're going to do the Georgia Peach.
Sounds good.
It's actually not bad. All right. Cheers, sir.
Clank.
Thank you, Bankai. I appreciate it. And speaking of the peach...
I like the peach.
That's from Casey Court. Who likes the peach? All right. Looks like we have everyone back on in, and Tuna B, welcome in, has redeemed Distracting Disco. Woo! All right. Let's get into the draft. And we'll also need some Distracting Disco action. Oh my goodness. Why not throw a wacky wavy boy in there as well, Mongoose? You gotta have it all, right?
Of course.
Okay. Here we go. All right, well, we're just getting into draft. So it looks like we did have a map pick by ReGen Divine. I believe that Bloodbath and Beyond, since they have first ban, first pick, that they chose to have hero pick. So they will be getting first selection. We do see the Chromie band out and the Sonya. Okay, I just gotta dance for a second. I swear, an adult. Only legally. Only legally. They say you're only as old as you feel. Well, I feel really old, but I act like a child, so.
I think it's supposed to be, isn't it age is a state of mind?
It could be. It could be.
Yeah.
I like that one. I like that one too. Once again, Bloodbath and Beyond is sticking with banning out the Sonya and the Hogger. Chromie and Brightwing banned out on the side of ReGen Divine.
Interesting. So first pick for Bloodbath and Beyond here. Towers of Doom, a Divine map pick. And they're gonna go with the Double Soak and Zool.
There you go. Love to see it. Are we gonna see a counter Double Soaker from ReGen Divine? You could pull off maybe, I don't know, like a Leoric or maybe a Malthael.
Sure, Double Soak Murky, whatever works for you.
Yeah, you can really Double Soak with any hero. It's just real bad on some. Maybe most. Sure. We'll go with most.
Gonna be May, right back on that Falstad. I really like the priority on the Falstad. Really, even with the band talent, Falstad's really good.
Yeah, just really strong auto attacks, getting that extra auto attack speed, and stealing May away from Bloodbath and Beyond. So it's kind of like getting an extra ban, right? If there's a hero that you want to ban from the enemy team, but you can play it.
Absolutely.
Snatch it on up. The family liquor cabinet is pretty bare, Mongoose.
Yeah, there's a very limited selection of what's in there.
That's why I'm drinking Georgia Peach vodka. Oh my goodness. Rackham grabbing the Stukov, getting the Stukov this time, and we're going to see Wraithling getting the Greymane. Both of those heroes, I believe, were banned out in game number 1 by ReGen Divine, so could this mix-up be what Bloodbath and Beyond wants?
This screams Varian to me. I'm really looking to ban a Varian. You get Greymane, Stukov, Taunt to Silence. Instead, they're going to ban a Sylve. Now, Sylve Greymane is also a really great combo to just tear down structures. You get the Zool Double Soak, and you can really push in the bottom lane, so also a good ban.
Fujin says, TLV, do it. You won't. I don't know. What do you think, Emperor Palpatine?
Do it.
Do it. Order 66.
Execute Order 66.
All right, here comes the next ban. Show me a Hanzo. You called it.
You got it. Yeah.
Well played. That was all you. That was all you, Mongoose.
I believe this is the wrong regen if you're looking for Vikings, though.
That's right. That sounds more of like, is it Rebel or which regen does the TLB?
My regen.
Oh.
We Vikings, because Aaron is a good Vikings player. Earlier in the season, I wouldn't have said that, but the cat's out of the bag now. So
there it is. My regen. My regen. Oh, we do have Polite Gamer. Picked up the Garage. Oshkosh Garage. You did have the KT and the Leoric picked up by ReGen Divine, so there's your double soaker and Leoric on Arch Valley. Show me. Tassadar.
So that is a pick comp, you know, just instead of a variant, it's a Garrosh. So just kind of a slightly different execution of said thing, but they're going to keep Zool in the double soaking. Leoric can pseudo keep up after he gets Neil Peasants at 4, which is one of the best talent names in the game. Just gonna say.
I like it. There's nothing moist in any of the talents, so I have to side with you. Jason going to be grabbing that Anduin, trying to prevent some of that blow up, and you get the Yeet of Faith in case Garrosh tosses your buddies. I like the variant a little bit better for taunt blow up just because it's easier to line up the lurking arm, but I think we could see Garrosh be able to have a lot of bush control on this map. I look forward to it. All right, we are going to get into game number 2 right after this. Don't go anywhere. Or you can. We'll see you. All right, here we go. Game number 2 on the left-hand side. We do have ReGen Divine with Silent Shoe on that Falstead. Arc Valley is going to be on that Leoric. We have Jason on Manduin. Wafflecopter is going to be on KT. And Bankai, can't we just trust the science, May? What are we looking like on the right-hand side, Mongoose?
Bloodbath and Beyond, the red team, trying to force the always popular game number 3. Wraithling will be playing Greymane, Reckham on Stukov, Polite Gamer on Garrosh, Punker Pirate is what I decided his name was, playing Tassadar, and Captain Roberts on Zool.
I am the captain now. This is kind of an odd spread here for ReGen Divine at the early game. They're taking up all the bushes.
They do get Waffle. Oh, great peel by Bankai, and a good gravity lapse there by Waffle too. You know, something that occurred to me in draft. I think the key to this game is going to be how much value Polite Gamer gets out of that Garrosh. May has a lot of slows on her base kit, and those make it hard for Garrosh to...
I missed it. Top lane gank with Silent Shoe and Arc Valley. They're going to get that kill, first blood, onto Zool. But I agree with you, yes. And, you know, as the game goes on, Garrosh loses a little bit of value as gates are opened up and there's less things to get tossed around and people have more of a health pool. But going to get a toss on May. May should be able to get out here, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, and we actually have to keep the task wall into account too. That'll actually help Garrosh a lot. But that flying rotation onto the solo lane, that's something Divine showed in game 2 or game 1. I commented on it as well. They're really good about communicating out globals and rotations that way, able to get that Zool.
Indeed.
And with 2 showing in the mid lane, here's the invade.
And they're coming in. It is contested. The channel is going. Jason gets tossed back. It's going to get targeted here by Punk Rock Pirate. Thank you, chat, for telling me what's going on there. But Arc Valley is going to go down. But Bloodbath and Beyond does not give up the camp, and they get a kill momentarily on to Leoric, as Leoric will be back up soon. But they're chasing, trying to get more. And there's another toss onto Bankai, trying to get around the wall. A nice wall there. It's not going to quite be enough. Wraithling in trouble.
I think Garrosh is in trouble too. Arc Valley on the chase. I like the early game right now. Pre-4, keeping Leo down here and letting Falstead double soak as best they can.
That icing was pretty sweet. Yeah, you know, you get a little bit more value perhaps that way. We'll have to see how that works out. Oh my goodness. This game has got me going already. Shui says, isn't it Punk Rock Pirate? Maybe
Get out of
it
here,
is.
Shui.
Is
It's
it?
obviously a silent K.
All right. We'll try Punk Rock Pirate. Eventually, if we do all the variations, one of them will be right.
Light
Alright.
Gamer looking for somebody. This is the Groundbreaker.
We do have a triple altar phase right now. Bankai is getting attacked here by Wraithling as they jump on in, getting stuck in the blizzard, but Bankai cannot escape.
And that's the power of the silence. Captain Roberts trying to buy some time in the top, but Leo really bullying him out. But I think he bought enough time, and he did. Arc Valley knows it. He's going to mount up, and he's out of here.
1-for-1 channel so far. Arc Valley trying to escape, but here comes the rest of Bloodbath and Beyond, and is
He's already
silenced.
used Spooky Wall, Queenus.
Oh, can't get out. Another nice wall there by Punk Rock Pirate. And that's 2 channels going over to Bloodbath and Beyond. 36 to 32. Now back to your regularly scheduled lanes, everyone.
Pretty close.
About to get 7s online for both teams.
I've never noticed radioactive bear paw prints on that mount before. That's pretty cool.
Indeed. Late Gamer looking for that toss. Not quite going to find it. We do have Captain Roberts up top. He's going to be able to get that siege camp rolling. Eventually, yep, does get it. Potential invade down here onto the siege camp of ReGen Divine.
Yeah, Falstad was able to catch a very low health Zool and pick him off. Jay is in trouble. Blizzard goes out to zone. There's this silence, though. Now a fly from Shu. Rackham the first to fall. Wraithling probably soon to follow, and Garrosh as well. Oh, yes. That is the not your side of the map.
No, they do get the camp, but they do lose 4, and that is going to be a quad. Almost, I could be a team wipe considering what happened up at the top hand lane. But a nice counter engage there by ReGen Divine as they lose their camp, but they get 4 kills in the process and a big XP advantage.
Oh, they are right here in time to contest. They go onto Waffle. They drive ReGen Divine off, and they're gonna get great pull by Jay. Although Wraithling lands the auto attack anyway.
Oh my goodness, there's a big root there onto Arc Valley. And a toss. We do get a channel going out for Bloodbath and Beyond, and they are going to get this kill onto Leoric. And this might set up the next channel as well. 28 core health, going to drop at least another 4 right here, right now to 24.
Oh, now they have a Gray Main and a Camp and a Zool pushing bottom lane. Venus, there's a whole lot of pressure on this fort here.
Bottom lane is where you want to win if you got to pick a lane to win in. And there is a toss going deep. As Polite Gamer tosses Jason, gets stuck in the wall, and they do get another kill there. Watch out, Wraithling on fire. Trying not to spread that fire, trying to spread the love. Whew, what a push down there in the bottom. Really cleaned up and opened up that lane so that you start getting some pressure on this bottom bell tower.
Yeah, I think that was, after that pseudo team wipe there, I think that was kind of a misplay by Divine. They only sent 2 people to the camp, and death timers were so low that wasn't enough. The whole team was able to respawn and get there before Divine actually finished the camp invade. They kind of split up a little bit too much.
We do have 2 members of ReGen Divine also hanging out in the top half of the map. So that seems like, oh, out comes an Entomb here onto Captain Roberts. Silent Shoe is ready to come and join back in. Does get some armor, though. Roberts is in trouble. Here comes the rest of the team, but is it too late? Maybe. Here comes the toss onto Leoric. Arc Valley trying to get on out. Wraithling going in hard. Ice Wall catching 3 on the side of Bloodbath and Beyond. Nice. Here comes the Blizzard and the Light Bomb. There comes the Black Hole, and it is ripping Bloodbath and Beyond apart. Polite Gamer running. There is the Gust from Silent Shoe trying to keep Rackham from escaping. Polite Gamer's in trouble. It's going to get slowed. Oh, nice toss. 70 HP. Not quite enough. Nice kills there coming out from ReGen Divine. What a wombo combo.
Yeah, a good 3-man Ice Wall coming out by Bonky from the May. And the rotation to help Captain Roberts just a little bit too slow. from Bloodbath and Beyond, and that kind of took the wind out of their sails, because it kind of felt like Bloodbath and Beyond had the momentum before that moment.
I think 10s were on the side of ReGen Divine into that fight, though, and I think Bloodbath and Beyond didn't quite have their heroics. I can't quite remember, but if that was the case, that's a hard fight to win.
Oh, the wall again! That is like the second, maybe third time that Tassadar has killed Leo with the wall. Meanwhile, bottom lane, poor Garrosh is trying to hold this 1v3, and that's not going to work, really. I don't think he can do that.
No, not gonna work at all. Light.
Who are you?
Me? Oh, I could be anybody. Call me whatever you want, just not late to dinner. Bottom fort will go down, but also top fort goes down as well. So it's an even trade between top and bottom.
The Gravekeeper.
And here we go again. 32-24. We still have we have talent tier advantage on the side of ReGen Divine. We have core health on the side of Bloodbath and Beyond. Whew. This game is never over till it's over, especially on this map. It's the comeback map. Baby,
Yeah,
come back.
We've all seen and played in those games that are just absolutely bananas. There's the Unstoppable by Bonky, or by Polite Gamer catches Bonky. The wall, not quite enough, but there's the counter with a two-man ice wall, point blank pyroblast, but I think he got taunted out of that.
He did. It is on short cooldown. Here comes the black hole. Wraithling is low, is fighting in the silence. Wow, there is a great shove going out onto Bankai, but they're still chasing and on fire Polite Gamer. Oh my goodness. They're so low on Bloodbath and Beyond. They're still going in. There's the pyroblast finally connecting there onto Wraithling, and we will lose Greymane. Here comes the cage, though, onto Falstad. Falstad goes down. We do lose Zool. Polite Gamer goes down as well. Whew. 4 for 1.
Oi.
Punk Rock Pirate trying to escape down here, but I don't know. I don't see this ending well.
Yeah, they being Bloodbath and Beyond kind of got aggressive and fought past the fort rather than maybe just taking it back and trying to fight another day, and then that's double altar spawn.
Monster kill!
Indeed it is, and that is going to be a team wipe for ReGen Divine. 15-8 as far as kills go, evening out the score 24-22 as far as core health goes. Woo, right back in it. Even talents here now, though. Thank you, Jinxie, for the raid. I appreciate it. Hope you had an awesome stream. We're in deep in Dipsy West in Game 2 of these playoff matches between ReGen Divine and Bloodbath and Beyond. Welcome in, everybody, as bottom tower is restored to Bloodbath and Beyond, and we have synergy once again. But 16s are coming in soon. Mongoose.
Venus.
Mongoose.
So what is the play for Bloodbath and Beyond here, right? They just want to be patient. Are they going to catch Arc Valley again? There's the taunt. The wall's going to be there, and they catch him again. Great play by Bloodbath and Beyond. However, they are losing bottom here, and Falstad and Zool are again dueling top. There is the big sneeze from Zool to drive Shu away.
Yep, got to get your nose checked after that one. Polite Gamer going in deep, trying to get onto the Silent Shoe, but there is the gust for the disengage, but there is the wall. Is it going to be enough? Punkar Pirate does launch Black Hole, but it's not going to be able to catch Silent Shoe. I can't believe how much Bloodbath and Beyond is fighting down in Silence here, but they are bloodthirsty, and they're after it. Down goes Stukov, losing their healer, though. And I think it's time for Bloodbath and Beyond to maybe back up, try to get 16s before they continue this madness.
Yeah, they definitely don't want to let this game get away from them, because it's not there yet by any stretch of the imagination. So I think you maybe try to get one of... I don't even think they can get one. I think they're going to have to concede all three. So you get bottom fort back in the meantime, get 16, and then try to make something happen.
Oh, but here comes Captain Roberts, going to put the Bone Person down onto Wafflecopter. Polite Gamer going to get the toss. Maybe they can find a pick here.
There's no damage, though, Venus. There's no damage.
Here comes the Entomb. Wraithling is stepping up. Oh my goodness, I got to back out. Captain Roberts gets tossed to safety. Bottom is claimed there by Silent Shoe, and it's going to fly up top. The ice wall comes down, does not catch anybody. Wraithling is low. Garage is in too deep. Pops the Unstoppable, but is very, very low. Black Hole to help push back. Wraithling getting chased. Oh my goodness. Here comes the Light Bomb. Oh, what a toss by Polite Gamer. But Garage will go down in the channel as well. Mongoose, ReGen Divine, just chasing them into their own base here. Whew. Down to 7 core health. And we do have 4 towers on the side of ReGen Divine.
Yeah, and a global and a man advantage. They're gonna, I assume, they're gonna defend bottom. Oh, Captain Roberts is in trouble, Venus. And maybe Wraithling too.
Here comes the flank. Captain Roberts gonna try to get out of there. Might have some armor to help out a little bit. Oh, that's not gonna quite be enough to get the kill. So Roberts will escape. That was a close one for sure.
I think that's actually an assist there to Wraithling. Wraithling actually peeled with damage. He put so much damage in a Silent Shoe, he really couldn't help participate in the kill on the Captain Roberts.
That's right, if you can't body block and you can't heal, just put damage on. Oh, Leoric does go down. We are going to see this camp steal on the siege camp here as ReGen Divine are going to try to get these pumpkins in. They only need 7 more shots. Even talents here, though, once again. Stukov is down for another 10 seconds, but might be enough to help defend against these pumpkins. I'd be careful about fighting underneath this tower, Mongoose.
They did the same thing last time. I kind of wish there's the ice wall. Doesn't catch anybody, so that's a break. Bonkai going in deep, though. Same tier with man advantage for Divine, but the gust right into Fireball. And down goes Garrosh. Shu is pretty low, but he is able to escape with 280 some on health. Wraithling will not be so lucky.
There it is. Poison Nova coming out as well as the Entomb. Punk Rock Pirate, though, taking a lot of damage down. That's quad. It's a quad kill. Looking for that extra kill. Bankai being extra cheeky, but Captain Roberts will get out. This is going to be worth 5, and a boss will win it.
Boss will do it, yeah. Now, Divine is kind of low-ish.
Well, you got to go, right? Maybe, I mean, even if you just have 1, you got to go to the boss? I don't know.
You got to do it, yeah. And Falstad thought that, too. He started the little pumpkin sappers, but then decided to just go here. Gust will be up in 10 seconds, so even if Bloodbath and Beyond gets here in time, it's not going to be in time.
That is going to do it as ReGen Divine gets the 2-0 domination here. Div C West eliminating Bloodbath and Beyond from the playoffs, NGS Season 11.
That was a brawly set.
Oh my goodness, yes it was. Woo! Sorry, Bloody, we couldn't make it to Game 3, but well played both teams. That was a very exciting set. Once again, it did feel like quite a few kills. We are at 34, and it also felt pretty balanced. Bloodbath and Beyond, it seemed like they had the advantage in the early game, definitely ahead in core shots, and then ReGen Divine really having some key team fights there and able to take some towers, get some shots, and win some team fights, especially up talent tier. I think them finding that talent tier, getting the XP lead, really helped them in those team fights that kind of developed over the course of the game.
And both games with Shu on Falstad, he really showed an understanding of when to kind of be somewhere else in soaking, when to fly in, just overall good understanding of where he needs to be, and also communicating with each other. So he would fly to help teammates and get a kind of a global pickoff and stuff. Really good Falstad play there by Shu both games.
Indeed, putting some pressure in the top lane onto Captain Roberts, double teaming Leoric, Falstad. That's a matchup that's really hard to win. I think probably near impossible. So sacrificing some in the bottom lane to get that extra pressure top seems to have worked for ReGen Divine. Whew, GG's. Well, my friend, should we hop on over and see if we can get an interview from someone from ReGen Divine?
I would love to do that.
All right, we will have to hit up that interview. Jesling, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Hope you had a lovely stream. We are just rounding out the end of this Div C West matchup between ReGen Divine and Bloodbath and Beyond. The number 2 seed will hold on to be the overdog, and the underdog Bloodbath and Beyond at number 7 will go home. But those fights were super close, even though it was a 2-0 domination. It felt like either team could win. It was fun.
Yeah, Bloodbath and Beyond had their spots, but I do see a wild Jason appearing in lobby 2, Mr. Venus.
All right. Well, I'm gonna throw chickens all over you, and then we will head on over there. Thank you so much Phoenix Rising Hots, I appreciate it. Thank you for the sub, and thank you for the 1,000 bits. Too kind indeed. All right, Mongoose, I'm gonna lose you.
Bye.
Bye. All right, now we're gonna hop on over into the Discord and meet here with ReGen Divine. Hello, I have arrived. Thank you for waiting. We have Jason with us, assistant captain for ReGen Divine. Is that how it works? Do you have is everyone an assistant captain on ReGen Divine?
No, it's just I handed the reins over to Bankai this season because I'm only playing part-time. I'm splitting the healing duties 50-50 with Absolute Yoda this season, so it made more sense for Kai to be in charge, and he's been working really hard the last couple seasons in NGS and this and everything, so it just made more sense for him to be leading things than being captain. But I'm still the founding captain, so I wanted to at least have the AC in front of my name. Plus, that puts me at the top of the list for the casters, having the AC in front. So.
Well, I hear when you have the AC in front, it makes you super cool.
Okay, yeah.
Well, and most importantly, Jay, you get to do the interviews. You get to be the face of the team while Bankai does all the hard work.
That was for my terrible joke. Well, welcome and congratulations getting the 2-0 domination. You will move on forward. How are you and the team feeling?
Pretty good. This was a bit of a nerve-wracking set for me personally. Based on how last season ended for us, we were the 2nd seed going into playoffs. Everything was looking really promising. We were on a big win streak, and then we ended up laying an egg in the first round of the playoffs. So for me, this was a sigh of relief tonight, is getting to the 2nd round, getting past that first step, and I wasn't ready to overlook Bloodbath and Beyond tonight. I like just like how they came back in that game number 1. I know that that's a very experienced and capable team, and I knew we were going to have to give our all tonight if we were going to make it past them.
Indeed. When you laid that egg, was it cage-free? Last season. Okay, never mind. Moving on. Thank you for the follows, Silent Shoe, Wafflecopter, and Absolute Yoda. Thank you for the follow as well, and has redeemed your question answered. So we'll just wait for that question to come on in, unless it's already been asked and I just missed it. But okay, so I'm gonna pull up the bracket for a second here, if I can find it. For Dipsy West.
I got it already. I'm ahead of you.
Okay.
Oh.
So I'm gonna put it up on screen so everyone can see it. It's not all that pretty, but it is
functional,
readable, yeah, and functional. So CM After Dark got eliminated by Cool Cats and Kittens. I don't know what they were thinking. Just kidding. I love my team. ReGen Divine, you guys are moving on, so you will be facing Cool Cats and Kittens, and it'll be the number 2 versus the number 3 seed. How do you feel about that matchup?
I'm feeling pretty good about it. We purposefully, no, it didn't purposely. We accidentally laid it out this way so that Yoda would be there next week. He just happened to play the last game of the season, which was against Cool Cats and Kittens, where we got a domination. So I feel really good about the same group going into the next match, where Yoda will be in there, and that same 5 will be going up against them. And I feel like they did a great job against them the first time around. So unless Cool Cats and Kittens were holding something back or trying to not show because the placings didn't really matter too much, it feel good based on how the first one went. We'll see if they have anything they can adjust or change or learned anything from that first time around.
Indeed. So is the plan when you and are holding Yoda until the next play, did you have a conversation that went something like,
hold our player till the last pick we will?
Something like that, or no?
Huh?
Absolute Yoda?
Oh.
What?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
Bad joke we made.
Head.
Yes.
Oh,
absolutely.
I'm striking out everywhere. We'll play both. Oh my goodness. Jasleen says that I need to make a face palm emote for us to drop whenever I do a dad joke or a pun.
That could be a good stretch goal. That's the face plant emote. I like it.
Oh my goodness. All right, so you don't have anything else to worry about until after your match with Cool Cats and Kittens, because, why plan against an opponent that you don't know who is going to be? So it sounds like you have your work cut out for you going into the I guess next week is going to be the next round of playoffs. So tell me a little bit about your team, how long you've been around, about the roster this season, and if there's been any changes there.
Yeah, ReGen Divine was a team I put together in season 10. It was really just a fate evening that we had one big, tryout where a bunch of us came together and we really liked how things were syncing up. And last season was a lot of fun, but we wanted to collab with some of the guys from Lightly Salted, specifically 3 of them, which was Arc Valley, Wafflecopter, and Absolute Yoda. And so we kind of put this 6-man team together, and we tried a couple different things in the off season, but what we figured out at the end of the road there was the best thing that we could do was have Yoda and I just split the healing duties, and that has been working as well as anything we could find for a 6-man roster, because we're both pretty busy people, so it's nice to have a little bit of time off. It's actually been fun kind of cheering from the sidelines for them every other week too. It's been an interesting experience, but we were thinking about calling the team ReGen Divinely Salted, but that ended up falling through. We just kept it the same, but the spirit of that is there. This is half their team, and everybody's been contributing really well this season. It's a really good group of guys. We have a lot of fun together, and down the stretch, I think it's been really effective as we've gotten later in the season. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how far we can take this playoff run.
Indeed. Thank you very much for the shot, Tiger Fish, and your 2,569 mother cluckers. Mongoose, do you have any questions for this delightful man?
Yeah, but Weenus and I both kind of commented the set was super brawly. Like, you guys were just massacring each other. Did you go crazy trying to support through that, or kind of speak to the nature of those games, which were just really team fighty kind of throughout?
Well, I mean, one of the jokes we've thrown out throughout the season, Mongoose, is that healing this team is so difficult. It makes sense that we're splitting the duties because it's really too much for one person to handle. But no, you're right that there was a lot of team fighting. It felt like they had 2 pretty heavy engage tanks, and so I think their strategy wasn't going to be as good if we were able to take fights on our terms. And so we tried to do that throughout the series. I think that's something that we did pretty well. And that's partially my fault, but partially everybody's fault in a way, except for Shoes, because we had that one blip up in that top area around the support camp in game 1, and Shoe was calling that he was split and he was pushing a different lane, and we saw some kind of stun chain that we thought we could take it anyway and just kind of rammed our faces in there. But other than that, I felt like we did a great job of controlling a lot of the team fighting, and we're able to come out successful enough in those team fights to be able to stay ahead throughout most of the series.
I may have to go back and clip something from that. Sorry, continue, Mongoose.
Last question for me. I noticed you guys, not just tonight, but generally speaking, when you guys have a global or these long range stuns, you're pretty good about communicating it. Is there one person who's responsible for that? Is it Shu when he's on the fall stat, or how is it that you guys are communicating the sunder into the arrow into a flying fall stat type of stuff?
Yeah, Wafflecopter is our main shot caller. But it is a little bit collaborative. It kind of depends on who has the opener. Because Waffle will call out that he's got arrow, and he'll call out when he's arrowing. But if Kai's leading with some stuns, he'll call that out. If I'm trying to open it with a stay a while or what have you, I mean, or a light bomb. Like there were many times that game too, I was just screaming light bomb before we went in on those engages. So it is definitely collaborative.
Indeed. We did get a redemption for Ask a Question, and it is actually directed towards you, Jason.
Okay.
And that question is, why do you give away all of the team strats? Ask Jay why he gives away strats. This comes from Silent Shoe and Absolute Yoda. They combined for that one.
Well, Well, because Shu doesn't, so somebody has to. And plus, I don't know anything. Shu has all the strats, so I can give away whatever I want, and it's probably wrong because he's the one that's got all the stuff.
Very good. Very good. I love it. All right.
Murky incoming.
Any other serious questions from you, Mongoose, and we'll finish with some silly ones whenever you're done.
Wait a minute, we've got more silly questions?
Oh, yes.
I don't have any more serious questions. I want to get right to the weenus questions.
Okay, perfect. It's just one from me, and then Mongoose, see if you can make up one in your head. This one's not too silly. I'll go first. If there's one article of clothing you could never wear again, and this would be like something like a shirt, pants and shorts are considered the same thing, underwear, socks, shoes, one of those you can never wear again, what's it gonna be?
Underwear, definitely. 100%.
Who wears underwear anyways?
All right. Free!
That's right, freedom.
Free balling. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Well, I mean, you know, I think it calls for. Your balls are showing. I never get to play it, so might as well now. And maybe you'll forgive me because minus one for Weenus. Mongoose, do you have a silly question to ask Jason?
I don't know how to follow up with that. How do you follow up?
What comes after that question? Really?
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Who is the most awesome community member in NGS, and why is it Wraithling? How about that? I just really wanted to throw love at Wraithling. That's really it.
Because the man is constantly interested in helping anybody that he can. It has been my experience. I've never approached him and have him been like, you know, no, I don't want to help you with that, or no, that, you know, like he's always interested in being helpful and supportive.
What a great answer! I didn't expect a real answer, but Jason came through. That was big time.
Way to go, Mongoose, making me look like a jerk, asking questions that don't matter, and then you pull some kind of heartwarming thing on this cast. I love it. All right, any shout-outs before we let you go, Jason?
Absolutely. Got to shout out my team. It's been a bit of a roller coaster season, but it's finally really leveled out down the stretch here, and I'm so proud of what everybody's doing. We've been working really hard, and to see the progress and the results coming out, it really feels nice. And I think we've got a good shot at Div C this season, so I'm really looking forward to the next few weeks. And shout out to Yoda, who, you know, was obviously in here with us in spirit tonight, and can't wait to see him and what he can do against CCK next week. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. Shout out to Cubico, who's been coaching us for the last month or two here. He's been, I think, a big part of that leveling out and the success we've had. So big shout outs to him. And then, you know, a lot of people that have been checking us out lately. I know I had a couple of work friends that were excited about watching tonight, so it's nice to have that support. I know Shu's always got some friends that are watching, so shout out to all of them. And then to the ReGen org. It's been nice the last couple seasons coming back into an organization and having extra people around to support you and cheer for you. And if you're not part of an organization already in NGS, that's one of the fun things to try out, is getting involved with everybody. You have an extra group to cheer for, and a little extra support for your team too. And then shout out to you guys for casting tonight. Thank you very much.
Oh, our pleasure. And the only thing I would add to that is if you have people at work checking you out, make sure you have HR's number on hand. All right, thank you so much. Congratulations, Jason, and the rest of ReGen Divine. We will watch you through the rest of the playoffs. Good luck, and good night.
Good night.
All right, toodaloo. We will get Mongoose back in here. All right, there we go. And then I got to replace these chickens with actually maybe we'll just have chickens floating on top of you there.
Oh, I could be in like a chicken aquarium.
Those chickens never look so good. HOTS has some of the best community-driven orgs, says Jazleen, and I agree. Yeah, you guys should check out Girls Gang Squad. It's awesome. Jazleen runs that, and it's amazing.
Absolutely.
It's really great. But yeah, there are so many different great community hotspots in Heroes of the Storm. Thank you, Mongoose, so much for co-casting with me. I think we have cast together before, but it's been so long that I have been yearning for it what seems like forever.
Yeah, it's been way too long. It's always a journey, a story when I get to ride Venus's coattails. So I appreciate you letting me jump on and cast, not just cast with you, but you know, the guys on Divine are my friends, and love the guys Rackham and Wraithling on Bloodbath and Beyond too. So it was honestly two teams I was excited to watch and kind of rooting for both of them too. So it was best of all worlds.
Oh, for the same. I was like, I have friends on both these teams, so you know, you can't, you never try to be biased, but really just wanted both teams to win. So both teams can't, and we will have ReGen Divine move on. But Bloodbath and Beyond, thank you for the very exciting set. Fantastic. Love it. You can find Mongoose on Twitch and Twitter at Mongoose_22. Did you try for Mongoose 1 through 21?
No. Just 2022 was my number when I played baseball, so I kept with it. I think Twitch is actually 2 underscores though, because _22 was taken, and so it's actually _22.
Oh my goodness!
I know, right?
You are wild. You are just straight out wild, and I can't compete.
I can never have too many underscores.
That's right. Do you have any shout outs before we head on out of here, my friend?
Well, appreciate you tolerating. It's a lot of fun. And if you want to find me tomorrow, ReGen Ghost, myself and my team will be playing tomorrow. And Jazzaline has given us the honor of casting us, so thanks to her. Come check it out. It'll be at 6 p.m. Pacific. Should be a lot of fun. We get to play Nexus Cats, great group. Should be a good set. So that's pretty much it for me.
Yeah, you might as well just go follow Jazzaline right now so that you can catch that game tomorrow. There is the link. Casting with Venus is an adventure, says Jazzaline. It's an adventure, and you'll lose YouTube subscribers, but that's the way it be. All right. Thanks everybody for coming by. Thanks everybody in chat for being here. Thanks for all the raids and the follows. Beowulf, thank you for the follow 1 minute ago. Libidium, 10 minutes ago. I think we missed that during the interview. But thanks everybody for the bits and for the follows and for the subs and for the raids and just being, really supportive of the teams and for us. So thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, I think we're going to get out of here. We will find someone to raid, but we made a whole bunch of bumpers, so we're going to play a couple more on our way out of here. These have been your teams. Thanks you so much, everybody. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Forbidden Flash going in. Bankai goes in. There is a double sun coming out of the bug. Just about in the back line, but Bankai ultimately very, very, very low. Wafflecopter goes in, disengages with the dust. There is a double kill onto the Johanna and the Hanzo.
Same here, Jason. Blink healing, but Jason gets thrown in that board and same Wafflecopter taken down. Garrosh here, Shiggity, Mischief, and Birdflu are right in between Silent Shoe and Wafflecopter right now. Bankai misses the stun, but Mischief looking really low. And Wafflecopter getting the final confirmed kill.
More damage coming in. Wow. So there was a great mosh that came out, caught a lot of people. We have Anduin.
And here they come. So absolutely hog wild there from Arch Valley. Gonna secure a second kill. Knockback coming in. Gonna stun the Zool, but Nubarak, the one that's gonna go down. So 3 kills there from ReGen Divine.
Gonna fall second. Sonya getting a nice massive shove coming out of the Stukov, making sure that engage did not connect from Murden. So Sylvanas trying to do, again, everything she can to get this down, but Artanis does go down. Sylvanas.
Garrosh low. Is he gonna get out? Garrosh goes down. Asmodan goes down. Tychus goes down.
Right now, but the other two Ranger members are coming down. Ray gets thrown in. Von Kai gets picked off, but that might be the death of Ray in return here. Just kidding, he's living.
Artanis somehow lives with like no health. Cassie goes down. Garrosh goes down as well. Tassler able to get the pick on the Artanis, but trades his life away for it, and that is game.
I shall be your shield.
Blessing upon friends!
Hell, it's about damn time.
We are steadfast in the face of peril.
Don't underestimate a Nephilim.
Stormwind honors those who serve.
This is only the beginning of our journey.
My wrath shall not be quenched.
Your deeds bring honor to us all.
By steel or fang, we will prevail.
Not even death can save you from me.